Welcome to this PBA Sunday's first game here at the Big Dome, where two teams who figured against each other in a hard-fought and rough quarterfinal series last conference are at it again. So far, Talk&Text is on top, but not by much, 49-45 against Air 21. I am Patricia Bermudez Season, at dito po ang 2006 Grand Matador Brandy PBA All-Filipino Conference. Nako mga kaibigan, itong dalawang teams na to ay nag-aaway para hindi sila mapunta sa ilalim. Sino kaya ang babangon? Sino kaya ang mababaon? Malalaman natin yan maya-maya lang hupa mga kaibigan. Pero bago ang lahat, panoorin natin ang napaka-interesting na feature na to on KG Canaleta's hair. That's right, his hair. Watch this.
Pare, ang galing. Nakita mo yun?
Oo, nakita ko. Tanungin natin.
Tanungin natin.
Pare.
Paano ba ginawa yun?
Ano lang yun pare, sa timing.
Hindi yung tinatanong namin. Paano mo nagawa yung buhok mo? Dahil ang ganda.
Ha? Kala ko yung dunk.
Sa buhok, pare.
Sa buhok ba?
Mas maganda yung buhok kasi sa dunk.
Ah, ganun ba? Edi, pag-usapan natin yung buhok ko.
O, tara.
O, tara.
I'm so fly. I got money, so that's good enough. Listen about things I buy. I'm so
Hello, PBA fans. Ako nga pala si Ranidel Ocampo ng Air 21 Express.
At ako naman si Garo David. Halika kayo't samahan nyo kami na alamin ang sikreto ng hairstyle ni Ninyo KG Canaleta.
Halika, kausapin natin siya. Samahan nyo kami, ha?
the gutter, too smooth to stutter. The cigar load of brother like 2 scoops of butter.
KG, ano nga pala ang itsura ng buhok mo pag hindi naka-style?
Parang, ano pare, parang nakakita ng multo.
Ano bang iba't ibang ayos ng buhok mo?
Merong straight, merong pasigsag, iba-ibang style.
Gaano ba katagal pinaprocess ang buhok mo?
Minimum na yung 1 hour. Pinakamatagal, 8 oras.
Some mama for your head.
Pwede mo magtanong, paano mo na-maintain ang hairstyle mo? Lalo na't lagi tayong on the move.
Siyempre, importante yung papaliguan mo, siyempre, kasi babaho eh. Meron ako linalagay, parang oil lang siya, para hindi siya mangate, magka-flakes, gano'n. Dahil, no?
Now they gotta go back home. I'm so fly.
Ito, sagutin mo ng totoo, ha? Tol, totoo bang bulol ka?
Bulls? Hindi naman Hindi naman ako bulol kayo. Kaya ako ay sinama dito eh.
Papunta ka king Kapampangan eh. Pare, makanano ang linakas lundag at makapagdangkang masanting ka na anong feeling gustong makapagdangkang masanting?
Hindi na naman sa buko niyan. Wala, kaya mo. Natural mo. Yung ka na akong lukso.
Ayan ha, mga kaibigan. Narinig nyo, hindi siya buyoy, ha?
Nasaksiyan nga naman natin tulad ng sinabi ni Ranidel na hindi siya bulol, di ba? Pero kayo na yung magusga, mga kaibigan.
Hindi yan ang topic sa buko. Hindi yung pagsasalita ko, ha?
Oh, ba't mo kami din na dito sa banyo? Ano bang gagawin natin dito?
Ikaw, ha? Hindi, tuturo ko lang sa inyo ang paglagay nitong pag-spray sa buko. Para hindi siya nangangate, tsaka mas siya, parang shiny.
Sige nga, patingin nga.
Pupunasan lang pababa. Alay, ganun lang. Ganun lang yun.
Ang gastos pala ng buhok mo. Pagupitin mo na kaya yan. May bala ka bang pagupitan yan?
Wala. Sa ngayon hindi ko pa naisip. Hindi ko pa siya pinaputol after 3 years.
Hindi kaya yung rason kaya ka nabubulol dahil sa buhok mo? Wala bang kinalaman yung buhok mo?
Wala. Ayan mga tol Alam niya kung ano yung sikreto ng aking buhok. Hindi na kayo mangungulit, no?
Tol, salamat ha. Alam na namin ang sikreto mo. Kaya pala, ang tagal-tagal mo palagi sa banyo. Akala namin kung ano ginagawa mo.
Yan, kayo mga PBA fans, kung gusto nyo makita ang hairstyle ni KG, manood kayo ng live dito sa PBA.
Muli, ako po si KG Canaleta ng Air 21 Express. Sama ko mga teammates ko ngayon, si Gary David at si Ranidel Ocampo. At kami nagpapaalam sa inyo lahat. Maraming salamat. PBA! Pinoy sa Pinoy! Laban kung laban!
Well, ito na po yung ating Petronex Unleaded Halftime Report kung saan nakikita natin ang score. Yes, malapitan lamang labanan na ito. Talk&Text Toronto's leading by just 4 points, 49-45. Laban dito sa Air 21 Express. Of course, sino ba naman ang magkakalain? Labangan muna ng double-digit lead. Akala mo sinisira na ng loob ng phone tiles itong Air 21 Express. Pero Air 21 finding some ways to get back into this ball game. Especially that happened in the second quarter. And don't look now, seems like yung score natin nakakapagsabi na we're still going to be scoring in the 90s dito sa ball game na ito, Jason.
Well, for a while there, nahirapan ng depensa nitong Air 21, but they were able to recover. At one point, napakalaki ng lamang ng Talk and Text. It was 28-16. But then there was a point wherein Winnie Arboleda had a lot of steals. Ito si Renren. And once they can get those points of turnovers, dyan nabubuhay yung Air 21 para sa fast break nila.
Well, tingnan natin yung mga important numbers that we are supposed to be seeing right now dito sa ating halftime stats. And look at this, although sa field goals, still favoring Talk and Text phone pals Air 21. Kanina, 33% lang yan ang first quarter. So, unti-unti nakakabangon na sila with a 40% output dun sa buong first half natin.
Alam mo, Benji, kung titingnan mo tong stats natin, iisipin mo, tambak na tong laro na to because of the field goal percentage, lamang ang Talk and Text. Sa rebounds, lamang pa rin ang Talk and Text na malaki. Assist, Talk and Text already has 15. They only had 13 in their first game. That's a good sign for them. Pero dito humabol yung Air 21. The Talk and Text phone pals committed 12 turnovers, and in a full game, that would equal 24. And that is too big para dito sa Talk and Text phone pals, giving Air 21 other opportunities to score.
Well, yung one-on-one swap na nangyari between these two teams, which involved Mike Telan and John Periols. We're also going to be taking a look at that. Dahil sa nakikita natin itong panig ng Talk and Text phone pals with the presence then of John Periols. Actually, ito, kanyang output lamang rito. Medyo tinatalo siya rito ni Mark Telan. Pero it's not many minutes na nagamit din dito si John Periols para sa phone pals, Jason.
Well, he was perfect from the field. That is big for 4 points. Mark Telan, on the other hand, having a better game than their first game. Actually, both of them having a better account of themselves. Dito actually nakatulong si Mark. Marami siya napulot ng mga offensive rebound, mga pulot, at kumuha pa siya ng mga 2 points mula dito.
And truly nakita rin natin dito si Mark Tilanda. He knows how to play itong kanyang dating kupunan na Talk and Text phone pals. And he even has a shot block laban kay Asi Taulava.
Well, he's proving it wrong na pagte-trade sa kanya. Mark Telan actually the leading scorer for Air 21. Sumunod si Renren Dutualo, who had a big first quarter. Yancy Del Campo has also played well as Winnie Arboleda with 8. On the other side, Asi Taulava, seemingly talagang ang hirap-hirap pigilin talaga nitong tao na ito pag Philippine Cup ang labanan. Harvey Carey was the equivalent of Mark Telan on the other side, picking up a lot of offensive rebounds. Willie Miller came alive. Jimmy Alapag, very good all-around game with 6 points and 6 assists.
In the meantime, mga kaibigan, ating po kasama sa Richard Del Rosario has got Assistant Coach Alan Gregorio with him. Let's go over to you, Richard.
Okay, Coach Alan, namimiss ka na namin, no? Pero dito sa game na to, ano bang instruction ni Coach Bo dun sa dugout? Anong kailangan yung gawing adjustment dito sa second half?
You know, Richard, we were out-rebounded in the first quarter by about 11 rebounds. But in the second quarter, we made sure that we were boxing out properly. Kaya medyo nakahabol kami. We even led by 2 points. I think it's all about rebounding that would spell the difference in this ball game.
Mataas po ba kumpiyansa ng mga boys nyo? Especially, ganda ng pinakita nyo noong last conference. Maki-carry over nyo ba yan pagdating dito sa conference ito?
It's high time for us to understand that Sean is no longer around for this conference. So, maraming naging adjustments. Mark is already here with us. So, tingin ko naman mataas pa rin ang kumpiyansa. We just have to believe that this present lineup is what we really need to be in the finals. Because, of course, we're dreaming to be in the finals because we already made it to the third place finish.
Okay, good luck on that second half. Miss ka na namin. Sana Benji at Jason. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much. Yan po yung ating Petron Extra Leonard halftime report when we come back. Ball game na tayo left for the second half. Si Winnie Arboleda. Crown Vibes putting quality first as we get things going para sa ating third quarter. At makikita natin ang bola. Nasa panig ng Talk and Text phone pals. And Jimmy Alapag-Asi Taulava, Big Pablo, Willie Miller, and RB Carey. The way they started this ball game. Before anything could happen, Pipito tayo na narinig to hold play here. Si Yancy Del Campo ang matatawagan ng kanyang pangatlong personal foul. Mabilis ang unang tipaw rather nitong panig ng Air 21. Yancy, of course, is guarding Asi Taulava. Siyang may tangan ngayon ng bola. Ikot. Papunta kay Willie Miller. Left open in and out for that shot of Willie Miller. Winnie Arboleda really has shown some quality of play back in the second period. Jump ball. Jump ball ang maitatawag. Of course, ang panig ng Talk and Text phone pals has had more assists as compared to Air 21 back in the first half. Pero of course, with the presence of Willie Arboleda, he's trying to get his teammates involved here, Jason.
Speaking of assists, one of their leaders in assists was actually Sean Daniels in the last conference. Maganda yung sinabi ni Coach Alan Gregorio na they should realize na wala na si Sean because Sean actually touched the ball almost every time down the court and their offense revolves around him. So, big adjustment para sa Air 21.
Etong panig ng Talking Text phone bounce naman ay unti-unti nang lumalayo rito. They're on top by 6. Willie Arboleda, kailangan he has to realize his role here. The playmaker is Ranidel, failing to cash in. But then lead-in jumper at ito ngayon. RV carry, ball knocked out of bounds. All ball, sabi ng ating referee. So possession will remain para sa Talking Text phone bounce. Somehow that's a great defensive job. Put up itong panig ng Air 21 Express. And supalpal ang inabot ni Harvey Carey kay Martelan. Ranidel de Ocampo, he babied that shot. Nando si Winnie Arboleda. That's Ranidel who missed from underneath. Ito ngayon, Miller puts it up from the outside. No! But they will get the ball back and they will reset their play as na-reset din yung kanilang shot clock.
Wide open basketball at the start of the third quarter. A lot of open looks for both teams.
Asi to Miller. Miller back to Asi inside. Nakatalikod yung ating defender na si Yancy Del Campo and that jump hook will work well para kay Asi Taulava who has registered his 14th point in this ball game. He had 17 when they went up against Barangay Ginebra and 17 rebounds also. Ito si Asi Taulava. 7 seconds of shot clock ng Air 21. Could it be traveling call? No. 3-second violation by Tatawa against Air 21. Ito si Mark Delan. Took too long for him to make a shot.
Mark trying to get his bearings under him, both feet, para makatalod siya. Pero before niya nakuha yung bola, naka-station na siya dun sa 3 seconds. Kaya natawagan na kaagad siya ng referee.
Ito Jason, itong Air 21, hindi pa gumagalaw yung kanilang output. Kung sa pinakita nila in the first half. RV carry, kanina na supalpal ito ni Mike Delanes. Mayroon ding 3-second violation na maitatawag laban sa Talking Text phone fouls.
They seem to get a feeling Air 21 coming out a little flat dito sa third quarter. Might need to get some energy in. Kaya nakita natin si Ronald Tubit nandun na sa scorer's table. And this guy can definitely bring in some energy para sa kakupunan niya.
At yun na nakita natin para rito kay Winnie Arboleda. Unang 2 points naman itong Air 21 here in the third quarter. Willie Miller's up against Ranidel outside of Jimmy Alapag. Alapag with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Alapag changing hands in mid-air, going for the shot. He's got a total of 8 right now. Walo rin ang kalamangan ng phone foul. Sabi ni Winnie Arboleda, anything you can do, I can do better.
And that's always the problem when you're a point guard and you go down the lane. That means na ikaw yung last line of defense, di ka na makakahabol. And Winnie Arboleda taking advantage of that.
And bringing the game closer. 6-point lead para sa phone fouls. 55-49 here as Vic Pablo releases. Inside the key. Vic Pablo, tahimik yung kanyang 7 puntos dito sa ating ball game na ito. Pero walo muli itong kalamangan ng Talking Text. 57-49. Kailan, Yancy Del Campo. Challenging Asi Taulava. Gets the first on that one.
For such a big man, itong si Yancy Del Campo, napakalambot ng tira niya. That's why he always gets a friendly roll around the basket.
And he's got 10 points in the ball game right now. Samantala, Pablo hitting it outside. Jump guards at TM press. You can say to the Pablo TM. Power to the people. That's his second in this ball game.
Vic Pablo only had 4 points against Barangay Ginebra. Could have been the missing link in that game. Alam naman natin, usually siya yung 3rd or 4th highest scorer para sa koponan niya.
They steal si Willie Miller. Talking Text phone fouls leading by 9 right now. Could go for a double-digit lead. It's a long 2 lamang para kay Willie Miller, but that's enough para sa Talking Text. Sinabi ni Jimmy Alapag bago nagtapos yung ating halftime. They need to get their tempo back. And it seems like we're seeing it here para sa Talking Text phone fouls as they're on top 62-51. Ito po si Vic Pablo, mga kaibigan. Of course, listen to the instructions from their coach, Derek Pumaren, pero he just hit a big shot. Ito po TM3 sa tinsa inyo ng bagong TM. Power to the people. And Talking Text phone fouls. Well, they got their brand of game. Talagang favoring them at ngayon lamang sila ng 11 puntos laban sa Air 21, 62-51. What has happened to Air 21, Jason?
Well, again, it's the transition defense that has plagued them. At sinabi natin kanina, there were already a lot of open looks at the start of the third quarter. Nagmintis lang ng mga unang attempt nila sila Willie Miller and Jimmy Alapag at the start. But, you know, you give these Talk and Text teams that many open looks, you know they're gonna eventually make it.
You know, this is the quarter kung saan iniwanan din ng Coca-Cola Tigers at the Sonic ng Air 21 nung nakaraang linggo. At mukhang ganun na naman ba magiging kwento? Of course, ayaw na nilang mangyari muli yan. Kanina, they were just down by 4 nung natapos yung ating first 24 minutes of action. Eto si Ronald Tubit, you want some more energy para sa Air 21. So Arboleda and Tubit, pwede na ba yun?
Well, you know, kung alam rin ni Coach Bo Perasol that they struggled in the third quarter of their last game. And itong si Ronald Tubit, alam mo, when he's there on the court, na mag-iiba yung tempo ng laro. Di mo lang alam kung mabuti para sa'yo o mabuti para sa kalaban.
Pero player nila si Ronald Tubit, they have to use him. And Ranidel could not get his bearings from the outside that time. Ito ngayon, ang talking text phone pals naman, assist Alapag with 10 and 21. Anim lamang. It's Alapag single-handedly orchestrating the play para sa phone pals. Kilala mga pa nila itong talking, Air 21. Mike Telan will be called for that foul.
Foul number 13, Mark Telan. His third, 2 on the express.
And
Jimmy Alapag back to his old ways. Alam natin na sinabi nga natin before the start of the coverage that this is a guy that's, you know, comfortable at giving around 10 assists a game. So back to his comfort level, probably getting used to the system of Coach Derek Pumaren and as well as getting used to his teammates.
Certainly most of the assists ni Jimmy Alapag is within the first 5 dito nga talking text mode. Kasi kilala niya na lahat yan Wala siya masyadong problema dyan. It's pag pumasok na siguro yung mga coming off the bench, doon medyo magkakaproblema si Jimmy Alapag. Pero well, if you have a lead, as much as another 12-point lead here para sa phone foul, 63-51, huwag mo munang problemahin yung hindi pa problema. And a steal here. Quick hands, so nakikita natin the part of talking text. Could have been another great assist here for Jimmy Alapag. Air 21, stopping the play with a foul.
Number 16, Homer Se.
Si Homer Se ang matatawagan. Pang-apat kay Homer Se.
Oh, napituhan na naman to si Homer Se. Pagpasok pa lang, had to wrestle with Asi Taulava down at the block kasi maganda na yung position ni Asi sa ilalim
7 minutes, third quarter action. Muli po, Benji Santiago kasama si Jason Webb, Richard Del Rosario, Patricia Bermudez Hison. The leading jumper para kay Jimmy Alapag is now in double figures, 10 points.
Alam mo, nakakatakot ito si Jimmy Alapag pag sinabi niya na I take it personally that I didn't have a good game. Really coming up strong dito sa laro natin.
Difficult shot, looper para kay Ranidel Retualo just to score his 10th point. Wax started the first period with 7, only had 2 points. Only had 1 actually in the second quarter. Asi underneath against 2 8-1-1 Express players. Walang nangyari. And then going to Homer Se. Ranidel left open momentarily to hit the jumper from the outside, pero wala. Baba na tayo sa 6 minutes. Itong ating third quarter. 21 with a foul na tatawag laban kay Ronald Tubit before anything good could happen again. Ilang bola, magagaling na naman kay Jimmy Alapag. No choice but to foul him. It'll be a side court throw-in para sa Talk and Text phone fouls. And looking for a more comfortable lead dito sa opensa na ito. Miller against Ranidel Retualo, draws near, off the glass, wala. Kyrie, second serving, ayaw pa rin. And finally, Homer Se getting the rebound for Air 21. Nasa ilalim, Ranidel de Ocampo. Nice recognition on the part of Ranidel Retualo. Good seal job naman para kay Ranidel.
Renren, everyone was paying attention to what Renren was going to do. Ito naman si Renren paying attention to what his teammates are doing.
At bumaba sa 10 itong kalamangan ng Talk and Text phone fouls. Shot clock winding down here para sa Talking Text. A blocking foul will be called laban rito kay Tubid.
And alam natin, Ronald Tubid, one of the primary na magaling dyan sa pagkukuha ng offensive foul. But that time, shoulder of Jimmy Alapag already ahead of Ronald Tubid. Kaya siya yung napituhan.
14 seconds to shoot.
2 fouls called against Ronald Tubid. And Talking Text with a 10-point lead. Alapag. Ang laki ng screen si Asitaw Lava. He's got 12. Ito si Jimmy Alapag. Pero Arboleda. Actually, nakikita natin pag umiscore si Jimmy Alapag. What a pass there para kay Harvey Carey. Lost by Harvey Carey. He acknowledges the error on his part. Jimmy Alapag, nakagat yung uniforme niya. But Talking Text is still leading in this ball game, 67-55.
You know, Talking Text looks like they're having fun out there right now on the court.
Nakita lang ni Jimmy Alapag kung paano siya mag-assist sa'yo, Jason. You being a point guard also. You see the time on your screens, 4 minutes and 42, and you can also see Harvey Carey. Ay babalik para sa depensa para sa opensa nila. At ito si Willie Miller. Si Miller, medyo hindi siya ganun kaingay. Para rito sa particular ball game. Ito si Asitaw Lava. 17 puntos yung kanyang output doon sa Barangay Ginebra. Ito na, nasa third quarter pa lamang nakuha niya na.
You know, Asitaw Lava just too big para kay Homer Se. Homer Se trying to front him, but you have to at least put ball pressure on the guy trying to pass the ball.
The atras at insenyo na bagong TM. Power to the people. 69-58. Jimmy Alapag against Ronald Tubid. What a crossover move na wala sa eksena. Ito si Ronald Tubid and Jimmy Alapag continues with remarkable performance here in the third period, making already 8 points.
Alam mo, Benji, makikita mo sa mga mata ni Jamie that he's actually challenged by the defense that Ronald Tubid is putting upon him.
And the Tualo, 12 points in the game right now. 71-60. 11 puntos ang kalamangan ng Talking Text phone fouls. Willie Miller against Renan Tualo. Alapag asking for the leather. He gets the pass. Alapag. Cross court to Vic Pablo. Pablo, step back jumper, short. Air 21 sa kanilang atake. Winnie Arboleda attacking the defense of Miller. Nabitiwan ang bola. Recovery and Ronald Tubid. The extra pass to Homer Se.
Homer Se.
4 points in the ball game para kay Homer Se. Unselfish play on the part of Ronald Tubid.
Air 21 just continually sticking around just near the score of Talking Text.
Samantala, tatawag ng maikling timeout lamang si Coach Derek Pumaran. So he notices his boys are playing well, but they need to secure a very good advantage laban rito sa Air 21 Express. Most probably that could also give some breather para rito for the likes of Jimmy Alapag, who's playing strong. 71-62 here para sa Talking Text. 19. Ito pong phone fouls, of course, yung 0-2 start, medyo matagal-tagal na hindi nangyayari sa kanila yon. It was still in the 2003 All-Filipino Cup. At incidentally, nag-champion sila doon. So, medyo maganda tinatakbo para sa phone fouls at hindi maganda para sa Air 21 who's trailing in this volume, 71-62. Nasa third quarter tayo and Vergel Meneses is back on the floor right now and he's up against KG Canaleta. Inside 3 minutes. Alapag to Vergel. Pumursunada from the outside. Umalog lumabas. Ang tira. Tubid. The pass to Homer Se. On Homer Se. Ang ganda na sana except for the shot that won't fall. Samantala, Asitaw Lava trying to recover the loose ball. Medyo madulas yung bola. Willie Miller, no choice. The only way to stop Ronald Tubid is kailangan harangin mo na siya and give up a foul.
Both teams running and getting opportunities very near the basket, pero pareho silang di makakonvert ng layups.
71-62 still. Yan ang nakatala sa ating scoreboard. Lamang pa rin ang Talking Text phone fouls. Winnie Arboleda up against Jimmy Alapag. Ranidel de Ocampo shoots a long one. Wala. Ball picked up by Vergel Meneses. Once again, talking text phone fouls. Balls in the hands of Jimmy Alapag. Miller. Shot clock. 7 segundo. Alapag has to put it up. Ayaw. Tubid, the long pass, Winnie Arboleda. And Winnie Arboleda almost doing a stop shot there. Kala ko, parang kaya eh. No?
Alam mo, dumadang talaga yan si
Ganun
PC
ba?
Winnie, especially in practice. You know, miski sa tingin mo, maliit, mukhang mabigat, pero kaya tumalon niya.
Well, ito, 71-64. Pag si Winnie Arboleda ang bubuhay dito sa Air 21, nagkakaroon ng ibig sabihin. Unti-unti sila nakakabalik dito sa ball game na ito. Pero si Jimmy Alapag maiiwan libre at sumasablay na. Nakakaramdam na rin ng pagod. Ito si Jimmy Alapag. Ito na naman si Winnie Arboleda. Ball knocked out by Vergel Meneses. Will stay para sa Air 21 Express.
Sayang yung fast break na yun para sa Air 21. It's actually a 4-on-2 situation. 2 guys coming on the other side. Pero I believe Winnie already made up his mind that he wanted to go left.
Ryan Bernardo seeing action for the first time in this ball game. We see a 7-point lead right now. The talk and text phone pals. Happened here in the third quarter, and the phone pals led by as much as 14 points. Pero nabawasan na. Ryan Bernardo laban kay Harvey Carey. Can't put up the shot. They go to KG Canaleta. He has the touch from that area. Yes, TM Plus. Tignan niyo na bagong TM. Power to the people. It must be the hair.
Oh, hairs to you, KG.
71-67. Ano masisay ninyo mga kaibigan? Lalayo, lalapit. Ito malapit na naman na itong labanan natin na ito. 71-67. Apat na lamang kalamangan ng phone fouls. Vergel Meneses. Tatapa ang inabot dito. Dahil kay Ronald Tubin. At si Willie Miller. Sa palitan ni Matt Cardona. 48.5 seconds remaining. Jimmy Alapag will be throwing in from the baseline.
Rocket Tex looking to score right now. 3 minuto na silang hindi nakakuha ng basket.
Vergel to Matt Cardona. Yes! Yung jump hook na yun ni Matt Cardona back in his college days. He would do that. He's got 4 points in the game. Nakahinga ng konti. I'll talk in Tex with a 6-point lead, 73-67. But KG Canaleta missing that time around from the outside. Bernardo blocked by Harvey Carey. So let's see here, Jimmy Alapag to Vergel Meneses. Alapag looking at the clock. Sa kanila shot clock, 9 seconds. 12 naman para sa game clock natin here for the third period. Jimmy Alapag still finding a way to score. How did he do that? Nagmamadali naman ang Air 21 Express. Ronald Tubin with a little bit of a hang time move that won't go. Maganda pa ang depensa ng talking text via Vergel Meneses blocking the shot. Itong si Patrick Fran. So this is a very good talking text third quarter headed by this man, Jimmy Alapag, mga kaibigan. 75 for the phone pals, 67 para sa Air 21. But we still have a full quarter ahead of us. Still a very interesting ball game, mga kaibigan. Yan po ang ating score update. At doon sa inyo ng Gold Eagle Beer, sir, pang kondisyon sa may ambisyon.